evening, everyone. Today was the first day of the 35th National Guts Frisbee Championship at Hurley Field. 16 teams from all over the country, young and old, tried to advance through the winner's bracket and the double elimination rounds tomorrow. The day started off with the opening ceremony as current Mayor John DePietro introduced several special guests like State Rep Kipala and many others. The Vietnam Veteran Color Guard also marched during the playing of the national anthem. Now, after the introductions, it was time to play some Frisbee. The 16 teams were broken down into 4 brackets. Then they were seeded. After the seeding was determined, each team played a best 2 out of 3 series to try and advance to the double elimination round tomorrow. Here in the white, it was number 5 Boontown Saints. They advanced to play number 4 O'Malley's. Number 1 overall seed Beer City, cool name. They're the one doing the catching right there. They advanced to play Air Aces, a little bit of an older team. Number 2 Assassins, they're going to be coming up in the blue right there. They also won their games to play right and high. Number 3 Blame the Dog will be playing the Silverbacks.
It's a very electric sport. It's got a very electric atmosphere. The fans really get into it. The players are exciting to watch. And in my opinion, it's one of the most exciting sports to watch.
The final day of the championship is tomorrow. The winner's bracket starts play at 10 a.m. The losers at 9. The semifinals between the 8 teams will begin at approximately 3 p.m. 10 people have been added to the Upper Peninsula Sports Hall of Fame. The 43rd group will be inducted April 26th at the Island Resort and Casino in Harris. The inductees include former football standout Whitney Bell of Sault Ste. Marie, longtime radio announcer and baseball standout Mike Caruso of Iron Mountain, football star Jim Corgiette of Bessemer, Kingsford athlete and Escanaba multi-sport coach Terry Duvall, former NMU basketball player Jim Gobert Van Dam of Perkins, and also inducted was Nama's John LeBrasseur, a multi-winning state girls high school basketball championship coach in Texas, former University of Michigan goalie and Michigan Tech football coach Bill Lucier of Hancock, track and cross-country standout Mike Fotenhauer of Menominee, former NMU basketball player Sharon Schultz of Escanaba, and the late Holly Jean Anderson McCullough of Laurium, a pioneer softball pitcher and bowler. Nearly 250 people participated in the 36th annual Lake Antoine Classic in Iron Mountain. The competitive events included a 15-kilometer run, a 5-mile run, and a 2-mile run. Several non-competitive walks also took place. The 5-mile run went around Lake Antoine. The 15-kilometer run covered the Fiume Lake natural area. This water fountain was a little bit too far away from the course, but an aid station was a couple hundred yards away. Eric Charette of Huntsville, Alabama, and a 94 Kingsford grad won the men's race by a minute and a half over Iron Mountain's Daniel Coulis. He's won the 5-mile race a couple times, but this was his first victory in the 15-kilometer.
How we had some friends that were really active and kind of got us into it. So the more I did it, the more I liked it, the better I got, and the rest is history, I guess.
It's a perfect day to run, and I'm usually doing another race this weekend, so being born and raised here, it's nice to come back and finally get this race under my belt, and I'd love to come back next year.
Also is a Kingsford graduate. She won by 5.5 minutes over Iron Mountain's Sarah Trevelyan. In the 5-mile run, Mark Hallman of Amasa crossed the line first. For the women, Iron Mountain's Melissa Wintermini took first. Proceeds from these races go to Special Olympics. Today was the second day of tryouts for the Marquette Electricians hockey team at the Barrie Event Center at NMU. Around 25 players came out to participate. Today they came off a dry land session, but once they hit the ice, they went through some 3-on-2 drills, breakouts, worked on some defensive zone and some transition drills that related to game-like situations. From there, coaches were assessing the players. New head coach Jim Jackson talked about what he looked for in a future electrician.
We're looking for some good kids, kids that respect the game, kids that want to be here. This program offers an opportunity for kids to move on to the next level, whether it be a junior A program or even a college program.
I think I've done pretty well. You know, we got a small group of guys, but I guess I'll be bringing in some more. But so far, I think I've done pretty well. It's exciting. We got a new coaching staff, a little bit of a new system here. It's my second year on the Electricians, but I think we'll do well.
The team is looking for around 20 players. The last tryout is tomorrow from 9 to 10:30 a.m. And in some Legion baseball, it's the state tournament semis, and Adrian, the Escanaba Cubs, lead the Gladstone Indians 1-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Garling grounded out to first to Bailey Lamb, and Devin Olson gets his first ever no-hitter, winning this game 1-0 for the Cubs. He got a standing ovation, and they're heading to the state championship. And also a neat moment for the Cubs. Here's a photo. The team went to Comerica Park to see the Tigers play. I'm sure they all had a fun time downstate. And for some scores, the Cubs played a dramatic state championship game later that day, and the host Hudson pulled out a 4-3 win. Gladstone finishes third in the state. Escanaba is state runners-up. And in the MLB, the White Sox lost to the Tigers 3-0, while the Nationals blanked the Brewers 3-0 as well. For more sports scores and highlights, be sure to check out our website, uppermichigansource.com.
All right, so are you ready for some football? Because I know football is starting, right?
Yes, so excited. It's coming very soon. It's right around the corner, so we're going to have lots to talk about once that starts.
All right, thanks, Lily. We'll be right back with your final story.